Hi. Hi. I know it's been a while since I showed up on here. Originally I wanted to do a little February vlog, but February was kind of boring. And then in March suddenly so much happened that I didn't get the time to cut everything. So I just decided to keep vlogging and make a little February and March vlog, and not so little February and March vlog. So if you're interested in seeing what I've been up to the past 2 months, join me on this video today. If you want to see my new products, you should definitely stay, especially if you love reds and stickers, because I've got a lot of them. There's just a lot of cool stuff I want to share with you. So without any more rambling, let's just start with February, where I was really tired in the beginning. It is Monday and I'm really exhausted. I got to bed super late because my family was watching the Super Bowl. Because of time zones, it was the middle of the night. But Mondays are always my illustration work days, because on Mondays I don't have hours on my other job. I'm gonna use this day for some organization works. I need to go to the post office and send out an order. I'm gonna have to pack it first. I really enjoy packing orders, so I'm gonna take it with me. And then later probably gonna do some convention applications and just some regular organizing stuff. Yeah, then hopefully getting to finish some actual illustration work. So let's go. This is the first time for me filming how I package an order. I don't quite have the angles set, so I'm sorry if I'm a bit out of frame. This lovely person got a sticker set, which makes me so happy because it's not often someone orders that. My best sellers, especially on Etsy, are definitely my Pride Reds and also my Dragon Reds. While packaging, I try to use as little plastic as possible, so I have to use paper boxes. The purple filling paper is still a leftover from when my brand colors were mostly purple. I like to stamp my name logo on the package just to make it a bit more personal. I keep it really small though, so people can reuse the box if they want to, environment and stuff. Hello, it's really sunny. I just opened the blinds and I just wanted to give you a quick update. I cannot really look to the light. It's a lot right now. I had the blinds down because I was just recording a video. You will hopefully see by now. Usually I film at night, so I don't have this kind of issue. Last night I was mostly drawing reds the whole time because I finally got a con. No, I don't know the word. I'm happy, but I don't know the word. I finally got approved for a con. I'm finally not just waiting for something to happen, but in April, the 5th of April, I think. I need to look it up. I am in a small kind of local one, and I told myself if I'm getting approved there, I want to do some Pride Red stickers, since I do have the Pride pins, but they don't work like they are as stickers. So I did a bunch of different reds which look really cute, and I will order them soon, so they arrive in time. Little update after the weekend. I finished all of the red stickers and I ordered them. I'm waiting for the proof, because if you have more than 5 motifs or products, you're gonna get a proof and you have to wait for it before it gets printed. It turned out to be quite more reds than I first anticipated, but you never can have enough reds. Also, I don't know if I talked about it before, but I got a con application. I'm pretty sure I talked about it. But I booked another table for the end of the year, Stuttgart Comic Con. It was also the one I vlogged last year, because I really like Stuttgart Comic Con, but they get more expensive each year, and now they're like at the limit of what I will pay for a table. If they get more expensive next year, this is gonna be my last year of Stuttgart Comic Con, because holy. Anyway, I'm not looking forward for paying those fees, but Stuttgart is a cool convention. Like, a lot of cool people come. How many people I know also attending, or like usually attend. So it's like a really nice get together, and yeah, we'll see how it's turning out this year. I stopped talking soon about just waiting and show you the good stuff soon. Don't worry. Also for the smaller convention in April, I bought a table because the organization team asked people to bring their own table if they can. I did not have a table, but it's not the biggest investment and probably really helpful if you have one. So I just bought one, and if this arrives, maybe I'm gonna make a test build up on it to see if it's working like I planned, or maybe I just do use my 3D model again. Yeah, that's all. This month was really uneventful. I kind of thought I would have more things happening. I also thought I get my stickers I ordered last year but got printed wrong, so I got a reprint, but it arrived, but it did not arrive at my place, but at a friend's place. And last time we seen each other, she forgot it, so I can even show you new stickers. There's a lot of other stuff happening currently, so yeah, not planned. I also thought I could start printing t-shirt or like do some test prints, but we're still cleaning out the space where I'm gonna build up my working area. So, but because of the weather, it's so cold, no one wants to do that. Yeah. So we see how the next week will go. This is kind of the reality of trying to get into conventions. It's just waiting and waiting, and then a lot of stress if you get an application. So, but I still have some open. My fingers are still crossed that I'm slipping through on the waiting list for the Dokumi, because Dokumi would be really nice. I got myself put on the waiting list for the regular artist booth, but also for the 18 plus booth, because I've been to an 18 plus convention before, plan to go on one this year again, so I might also fit into the 18 plus area of the Dokumi if I'm getting lucky. Yeah. A spoiler, I did not get lucky. Okay friends, we finally made it through February. Now on to the fun part. Products. Little update with the rust light. Oops. Possible. I'm not professional. Okay, so I'm not touching it again. I just wanted to give a little update. Earlier, last month, by the way, it's not February anymore, if any of you noticed, because nothing happened. It was just a lot of planning and organizing. But all this work now finally pays off, because I got my bag of reds. It's for real, it's a bag of reds. It obviously didn't came like this. It came in a little package. But I wanted to show you just a quick look into the red bag. But these are the pride reds. This one is a bit bandage. Different motifs. Brown one, it reads well in real life. It looks a bit darker on the camera now. Little siam. I also did a bunch of statement reds, because I asked the people on Instagram that follow me what they want to see in their reds flaggies, and almost everyone said pride reds, which is fun because that was the plan. But a lot of them also wanted some eat the rich. I think this is self-explanatory. Another one, it's a bit sad that the black one turned out like super dark because of the matte finish. Also I made some thank you reddies for people that are like really special or support me for a long time or come by my booth a lot. Yeah, they can get a thank you ready if they want. Also, obviously, the reds marching against RE. Yeah, I'm gonna open some. I'm really happy how they turned out. I ordered a lot. It's a 300. It's 300 stickers. I ordered 300 stickers. But it's red, so don't judge me. I'm just glad they turned out fine and that nothing's missing and that I like the finish. What I finished turned out how expected, because it's the first time using matte vinyl from the brand I ordered from Rockways. So I'm glad it worked with my designs, and now I have to label them all. Each sticker now gets a little product number sticker thing. I talked about this before. Yeah, but that's not all that's happened today. I told you I planned a lot, and a lot of things are coming. So I just finished doing some product pictures from my reds. One of them lined up and photographed so they can be put up on Etsy in the middle of April, I think. The protest reds also got their pictures. But this is the Pride Army. Also, a bit of reality. I call this nail look. I need to make product pictures, but I'm too lazy to do all my nails. So, but you don't see it when I hold the stickers like this. You only see my thumb. So, nobody knows. I'm really, really happy how the reds turned out. Since it's the first time, as I said before, or I'm gonna say again, it's the first time I tried a matte vinyl finish from Grace. I was a bit nervous, not gonna lie, how I like them, but I think it works so well with the motifs. The colors get a bit dull compared to the glossy ones, but with the natural reds it works so well. On the topic of stickers, I already forgot again. I finally got back my dinosaur stickers, the ones that got printed wrong, and they've been stuck at a friend's house for quite a while now because we never managed to meet each other, and then we forgot one time, and so they've been waiting for them since October. I think in October we ordered. These are just reprints of stickers I had before, especially the green one, the fluorescent. The people like them, but I don't sell so much of them, so I don't order them that often because just for one motif it doesn't really make sense to restock stickers. But these one are new. I was excited for them because this is the first time I made this motif, and this funny guy, I love him. He's so wonky. Why does he look like this? And then some reprints. This one is a favorite. It's not my favorite because he's so thin and frail, but I love the dinosaur species because it's the last time I checked they've only found one fossil. Of course the Carnotaurus, and of course water dinosaur, Ichthyosaurus. Okay, so I think I'm good with sticker for now. I have a lot to label now, but I have something else I wanted to show. The reds were planned for quite a while. I started the line art last year and I finished and ordered them because I wanted them specifically for the con I attend in April, because it's a queer artist market. So I told myself, if I got accepted to this con, I'm gonna finish these reds for sure and order them in time for that. But that's not the only thing I've been planning for a while. Another product that's been on my mind and in my head for ages now. It's not really about the motif, but about the medium it's printed on. And if you've been attentive so far, you might already guessed it. I've talked a little about wanting to print my own bags and t-shirts and everything. The issue always is that when you use a printing service, you will have a minimum order quantity of 10 or 20 or 15 or whatever, and it can get really expensive, and then you also only have like one motif, and I want multiple motifs. So I decided to start printing myself, and the past weeks I've been preparing everything for that. I'm still in the preparation phase, but maybe I need a new chair next investment. But I ordered some textile samples and I'm gonna show you in a better shoot. But I ordered a bag. It's an environmental friendly bag. I think it's made from recycling materials or like CO neutral. I'm not quite sure about this model, but it has a really long, what's it called? Back strap. It has a long thingy. And then I ordered t-shirts, and I'm gonna show you the structure of them in daylight as well. And they look really cool. They are like, color style is acid washed for the light and the dark one, for both the light and the dark one. And I like the material, it's really heavy and it's 100% cotton, which is like really important to me because I hate plastic in my clothes. But I might have ordered the wrong sizes for me to wear because I'm not a small person, but I thought I would wear an M, but it's oversized and it's a bit too big for me, but I let my brother wear it.
And if you wear your actual size, it fits good, it looks nice, it's a bit longer than usual shirts, but it looks really cool. Okay, so this is the shirt. It's a number too big for me, but if you can already see, it has those textures. It's not completely black and it looks like a bit worn. It's really cool. It does not fit my size right now because I ordered wrong, because I thought I was way bigger than I am. And tomorrow also some more material will arrive, hopefully, and I hope everything's going as planned. And then we just need to put a table in the new workspace I have, and I need to order the transfer foils for the printing, and then I can start it. Like, only need to do this, and it's like 5 things. Anyway, it's really late now, and I think it was enough updates for today. So let's see how all of this keeps progressing. I finally made shirts and bags, but mostly I'm hyped about the shirts. Now let me show you my first tries. I started with my favorite. For so long I had the idea of this kind of dragon red shirt in my head. The red in the front, big, and the wings and spikes in the back. It's just... I got myself into the mechanics and options of printing on textile, set myself a workspace up, and now I finally can print the graphic tees of my dreams at home. Also tote bags. For my first con this year I wanted to launch them and I'm so excited. For me it's such a big step in my artist journey. Kind of start this project for real and not just plan it. It's something I couldn't do just 2 years ago because I couldn't justify investing so much into this project. I couldn't even know if this would be perceived positively. It's also quite the monetary investment, the machinery and the various tests I ran before being happy with the outcome. I ordered multiple samples from different brands, not just the shirts itself or the bags, but also the printing matter itself. Also the time. You don't know how long it took me to find a shirt base I'm happy with. I like my shirts. Like when I make shirts or textiles in general, I want to make something that I'm like 100% for. Because there's already so much clothing and so much stuff out there. If I want to do something, I want to do it right. Like, yeah. It would be easy to get like a base shirt from Primark for... I don't know how much Primark clothes cost, but I could have made it way cheaper and way easier for me if I didn't have such high expectations for the outcome. I like my shirts in this kind of used look. I don't know if it's picking up now on the lighting here. And they're so hard to find, and I only really like pure cotton shirts. I'm really finicky when it comes to that. I think the whole shirt topic is a whole video itself. Also, the bags, they need a long strap so I can put it over my shoulder. I hate a short strap because then I'm gonna walk like this with a tote bag and then the fabric is too thin. Yeah. It was a journey to find the right one for me. Anyway, these are my new products that I already got in my catalog now, like finished products. But I'm already working on something else, as always, and the samples for this something else already arrived. Just before the Stuttgart Comic Con, a message reached me from a representative from a production company I haven't heard too much about. They brought me some samples to my booth of their products and the different finishes. And if you know me, I love hot foil and stamping details. It gives the finished product just the little extra touch I love. Long story short, she contacted me again with the opportunity to make some samples of my designs. The decision was hard, but in the end I chose to make some designs for bookmarks. I wanted to get some made for a while, and these leather card thicker material seemed perfect. Actually, I've been using the sample they gave me as a bookmark myself for quite a while, and I love how they turned out. When I shared them on Insta and TikTok before, you guys seem to like them as well, so I guess I can make some bookmarks soon and bring them to cons with me. Speaking of cons, we're gonna prep for them now. I work another job and most of my prep work I do after this job at night. So it's going to explain the chaos you're going to see. Okay, so I'm gonna take you with me on an experiment today. I'm currently in the planning stage of my new artist booth setup. I had ideas, I had reference pictures, and a lot of the setups I liked work with half panels. And half panels, I mean, this is a full panel, half panel, but just like half of it. I cannot find it anywhere. I looked on eBay, I looked on Amazon, I looked on all the big online commerce stores, I looked at second-hand options. There is no way for me to affordably get those half panels in the size I need. There are some, but they are like longer and would also not work. There are some which are super beautiful, but they're from an Australian brand and they will cost me my leg. So I just try to make it myself. I will not be able to make it like translucent, you see the light coming through, but I have a green bluish foil fitting to my brand colors. I have a big ass wire, and this big ass wire fits good into the feet of my booth. This one is already broken. And I have a template, these kinds of clips for the wire. Yeah, we're gonna see how it works. I'm positive it's gonna work out. I'm only a bit scared that the wire is too soft because I'm strong, but I'm not that strong, but I can easily bend it. But then if it's glued together by vinyl foil, I think it could still work. Yeah, I don't know. Because these ones you cannot bend at all. Or can I? I never tried. I cannot. Let's see how. Let's try it out. So I have nothing to lose. The clip using right now is the very first try to create one of my panels. In theory, it seemed so much easier than it actually was to bend the wire. Not because it was hard, but it was a struggle to get it straight without bumps. Also, the corners didn't turn out as sharp as I hoped to, and because of the overlapping wire, the foil folded weirdly and made the front look uneven, and overall it's just a mess, and I was really delusional at night to say it's okay. You cannot see me. No, you can see me. Yeah, we ignoring this part. I thought I could just layer the wire together and wouldn't have to cut it exactly. I need to cut it. Is it pretty? No. Is it what I wanted it to be? Kind of. Will it work? I think so. Did I have fun? No. Is it worth saving a couple hundred of euros? Definitely. But for real, I think it needs a bit of fixing of my technique. If you ignore this part, it looks alright. It works with the feet. It works, you can see what I did there. It works building a cube and putting them in front, so the cube's still gonna hold all the weight. I would need to test now if I put something on here, but then the plan is to put my sticker trays on there. They're not that heavy. The thickness of the foil is actually really nice. It's as thick as the plastic here, and it has a really similar texture. I don't know if you can hear it. It's kind of the same texture. I love the color. I think it looks also really nice with the gray, giving some colorful accents to my whole booth. Yeah. This one is gonna be my very first test. I think I can work with that. I think if it's not again in the middle of the night and I have a bit more energy and patience, I can make it a bit more prettier. I need to find a solution. I need to make another template for the edges because I haven't thought so far. I had to cut out the edges afterwards, and it looks wretched. Yeah, and I need to put a paper on the back of the panel so the glue won't mess with me. But all in all, I'm gonna give this experiment 3 out of 5 stars. No, 3 out of 10 stars. Yeah. I think if this all gonna work out, you will hear from me again, because I think this could be a really good solution for a cheap self-made artist setup, because it's gonna pay hundreds for that. Yeah. Anyway, I go clean up now. Also, my sweater fits to the color. I tried all of that at a later point, while I was awake, actually. And also did a full blue from one of my old ones that got glue on it and I couldn't clean anyway. And as you can see, it already looks way better than the first one. Doing that stuff in the middle of the night without any clear measurements really was not helping it. As promised earlier in this video, here is my table setup, and you can also see the table I bought. The table is only 1 meter and 20 centimeters long and I think 50 centimeters wide, so it's really small, especially with all the new stuff I have. It's a fairly simple setup, but it took me quite a while to figure out what I can take from my previous builds and what I need to change. Challenging is also that the table is not completely straight. This could be the thing itself or my floor, or it's because it's new and underweight it will straighten. I don't know, but I'm conscious about that. I want to keep the Aspen keychains out of the catalog before the con, and also the Aspen stickers. Also, I put in all the stickers to see if they fit even. I bought a third sticker display, one with 7 layers for my dinosaurs, because the dinosaurs keep growing in numbers. So I have to admit I'm a bit lost, because 1 meter and 20 centimeters is way too little for all the stuff I have, and I expected it to be a bit easier. But I think I'm at a point where I can say, okay, this is gonna work. The issue is with the one-day cons that I'm only gonna have like a couple of hours to build up. I think for my first one now it's only 1 hour and a half. So everything I plan needs to be done quickly and needs to work quick. This is the current state. I decided to go with one of the halves for here and glue on the regular reds because I don't need the whole panel. Then I'm gonna put the dinosaurs up here because the display is really long and won't fit in the front without falling down, and the red's gonna be here. Obviously a little more prettier, they all fall down. Next to this, the other holo stickers, the mostly dragon rats, run rags, and my sticker sets. I have multiple stickers. The regular sign up here, so I won't use this display this time for the sticker sets. I threw out some older fan art stickers and also fan art keychains I won't sell anymore. Like, I will sell the rest I have, but as be great and cheaper. Then I'm gonna have my pins. Also, I think I will discontinue the dinosaur as well. Then I have my prints. I won't bring all prints I have to the con. So all the wings stuff is gone for the first few cons. And then my bags I will hang here. I'm not sure if I can hang all the bags on the side. I was thinking of hanging the rest of the bags here because I have multiple motifs and I just want to display as many as possible. I'm not sure if I have a booth that goes directly to a wall, or if this side even free, or if the other side is free or not at all. I will only see that at the venue. The goal for now is to build more of the blue ones to lower these two cubes a bit, so there is not so much free space, but I'm not 100% sure. Or I'm gonna build a cube so these will sit higher, and I think I'm gonna go with this one, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure right now. Yeah. Now I'm gonna take some photographs for references for the con day itself and gonna break everything down again. And that's what I did, and that's how this vlog ends. Looking back, it's wild how little was going forward in February, and now the past 2 to 3 weeks I haven't had a real break. Right now it's the 1st of April. I'm a bit late with finishing up this vlog, but maybe it will come up today still. Fingers crossed. And then the first con, the queer artist market, is only 4 days away and I'm so excited. I still need to do some more work Just yesterday I printed out this new press tag for my red stickers, my reds with flags. Reds with flags. I choose the grey one because it reminds me of my Kiko. I miss him. Anyway, I need to do the same thingy with my tote bags because I don't think I can hang all the motifs I have. I definitely cannot hang all the motifs I have. That's for sure, so I need to do a little overview and print this out and also laminate it. Yeah. But the bags are already all printed and ready for the weekend. They're in the background. Yeah. And then it's just the usual stuff like printing my inventory list, checking how much inventory I take before I print the list, counting my change money, making sure my card reader is charged, and then package all of that. But that's normal con stuff. But I'm positive this weekend will be fun and I'm looking forward to it. It's been 4 months since I've been tabling on a con and I'm looking forward for this con season. Right now I'm waiting still on a few answers from conventions. I should get one from the CanCon soon. I'm still waiting on the Konichi feedback, but I also got approved for the FrankenMaxCon and also Comic Solo Erlangen, which will be a really nice experience because it was my first con as an artist ever 2 years ago. Yeah, but I will leave now and get this whole thing cut up and uploaded. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you do, leave me a like. Say something in the comments if you want. And if not, that's fine too. I really appreciate your time. And I hope to see you in the next video.